Hello everyone and welcome back to Shot Clock, the show in which the world of sports are discussed and our panelists are given 24 seconds to make their point. I'm your host, Ryan Monahan. This week on the show, as always, we have Brendan Jones, Jacob Nash, and Drew Durant. Today we will discuss Jake Arrieta and how he's been an animal on the mound, Josh Norman being traded to the Redskins this past week, and the NHL playoffs in full swing. Last Friday, Jake Arrieta threw his second career no-hitter against the Dodgers with 6 strikeouts and 119 pitches thrown. Nash, what does this bring for Arrieta in his career?
Well, the Cubs are looking like one of the best teams in the MLB right now. I'm not going to lie, beginning of the season, I was a little worried. I thought that they were going to be a little bit overhyped and not be but Jake Arrieta's pitching so well. 16-0 is a really big win, and it just shows that they came to play. They're not showing any mercy. They'll score 16 runs.
These Cubs, they're never this good.
So they got something to prove.
Never
definitely.
even won a World Series.
Cubs are winning the World Series.
They got a bunch of young talents like Lucas Duda. He's starting to show his hitting abilities. He's great.
BJ, make your point.
Well, right now the Cubs are on fire. They won 16-0, and Jake Arrieta threw a no-hitter. That's a lot. That's a big game.
Potential.
A ton of run support.
That shows everybody else in the league that they're not messing around this year.
Exactly.
They're winning it all this year.
I think so. This is a team we never have seen them play this good. The Cubs are always, the Cubs.
Even
this year,
even the end of last year, you could see their improvement.
Yeah. I think they're 16-5 right now. Best in the MLB.
Drew, the 24 seconds are yours.
Okay, Jake Arrieta, his past 24 starts, he's 20-1.
That's crazy.
And that one loss was when they got no hit by Cole Hamels. So there's still
he definitely gets a lot of run support.
He has more no hitters than he has losses.
Yeah, true.
So
that's a lot.
If he doesn't win the Cy Young, then I don't know who else is going to win the Cy Young.
He's got to keep it up.
There's no other.
Zimmerman's doing really good.
Yeah, National League.
Time.
Sure. Maybe Kershaw.
Last week, defensive back Josh Norman was dropped by the Panthers and picked up by the Redskins. Was this a good move within the NFL? BJ, 24 seconds are on the clock.
Josh Norman, well, he's one of the best cornerbacks in the league, definitely, but he's one of those cocky players. Is he worth $15 million? I really don't know. He does get a lot of interceptions. He's good. He did good things for the Panthers, definitely. Obviously they're in the Super Bowl, but he. I think he's one of the best out there, and definitely this will be a good pickup for the Redskins.
The Redskins need something.
They need
time. Nash, make your point.
Well, I think that the Redskins are a team that are just looking to improve, and they don't care about the publicity because obviously Norman was a pretty big letdown after all the stuff with Odell, and no one really wanted.
That was.
And it was just bringing bad vibes.
Now everybody in that conference
is trying to be the new Richard Sherman.
Exactly.
All the quarterbacks in that conference are going to be throwing interceptions.
Exactly.
More than they already do.
But I think Norman's good. I think he's going to be a good pickup. I think the Redskins need whatever help they can get.
Drew, the clock is ticking.
For him to leave the dynasty of the Panthers defense to keep pounding, something had to have gone wrong because you can't. He was praised last year, and I feel like something had to happen off the field.
He's too much of an individual, really. He's too cocky with himself, I think.
I feel like the Panthers are losing a big key to their defense, but I don't think they need them, honestly.
Yeah,
Panthers will be fine.
Their defense doesn't let them.
The NHL playoffs have been in full swing, teams being dropped like flies. Who will be in the Stanley Cup Finals this year? BJ, make your final point.
I think St. Louis Blues are going all the way. I thought the Hawks are going to win Stanley Cup, but
that broke my heart.
Now the Blues beat them. I think the team that was going to beat the Hawks are going to win, honestly.
They're probably favorites for sure.
No, it was a fluke. Hawks should have won that series.
They should have. The Hawks. I think they were.
They had the momentum going into Game 7.
Bound.
They had the momentum going into Game 7. That game was just a fluke. Corey Crawford.
He kind of season team.
Time.
It took them to 7 games.
Nash, the time is ticking.
The Capitals will be the ones to win the playoffs, obviously. Ovechkin is one of the single-handed best players skill-wise in the NHL.
He's going to get his ring this year.
And
he deserves it.
He's also very clutch when it comes into postseason.
I think this is his 8th season with more than 50 goals.
Exactly. He's just a complete animal. They're solid.
Plus TJ Oshie.
They're solid between the posts. They have a great goalie.
Yeah. Colby's been amazing for them in the net. I don't get it.
And he's just, they come up big.
Drew, the final 24 seconds are yours.
Okay, well, let's start this off. I didn't see the Red Wings making it out of the first round.
No.
Slow team.
But the Lightning, they're a big threat.
Yeah.
And so are the Dallas Stars. I mean,
Sleepers.
there's so many good teams in this playoff.
I really thought the Blackhawks would win this.
Yeah, that was my upset for this playoffs was the Blackhawks being
Definitely.
eliminated. But I see the Capitals going all the way.
I think
Agreed.
it's Blues.
No,
Capitals have just been looking so good. They just look like a
Time.
force.
All right, thank you everyone for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Be sure to check out all the other videos here on the Lanfear TV page, and be sure to follow us on Twitter at Lanfear TV. For everyone here in the Shot Clock studio, I'm Ryan Monahan.